A king is a leader, someone that does not have to explain that they're a king. A king has position. A king is someone that can look at you and you can see their kingship in their eyes because their eyes is full of wisdom. Their eyes is full of experience, life experiences. Maybe life experiences, of course, that you don't have. A king has a voice that can speak louder than the roars of the waves. A king has a certain essence that people can feel, even if they're not around them, and you even hear of the person's name, you know that's a king, because you know there's a connection. There's a connection with that kingship and that name. That name is associated with experiences. That name is associated with more than just a trivial type of acknowledgement of personhood. A king is not just a person. A king is somebody that's gained a stature based off of not just bloodline, but there's an essence about a king that only kings have. What is that essence? That essence is integrity, high integrity, ability to be responsible in situations which are uncharacteristic, such as in hard times, a king can be a king and remain a king, even if their life is at stake. A king is somebody that does not view themselves as a king, but as a servant. A king is a servant. A servant is someone that knows they have a responsibility and a job to do for someone that is higher than them. A king knows there's God. A king knows who God is. God is the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. His son is Yahushua HaMashiach, which people call Jesus Christ. A king knows that his rulership is only going to be established if that God allows it. A king is wise. A king is not foolish. Foolish man believes in the things that he sees in the world. Things that a man sees in the world is camouflage. It's camouflaging the essence of the real. The essence of the real is something that people can't see unless they are willing to die. Not just in the flesh, but it's also in their mind, the perceptions of the world they live in, the realities that they live in. If I can't die to this fake reality that I live in, then I can't see God. I can't respect the God that is actually the one that gave me the power and gave me the ability to live in the reality that I live in. If I can't die to myself, then how can I gain the wisdom that a king would have? A king has wisdom that is not earthly. A king has wisdom that is heavenly, that is holy. This is not a king that's on the earth. The king that's on the earth, those that we know as kings, have wisdoms of the world. These are not true kings, because these kings are relying on the acumen and the intelligence of another man or the history of another man in order to make decisions. A king that is of true kingship gets their wisdom from the heavenly. Now, there are those that call themselves kings that seek wisdom from demonic spirits. They seek kingdom from those they believe are gods, which are no gods, which are fallen angels. But the fallen angels were created by the Most High. Before they fell, they were created by one that was higher than them. So how can you say that you have the ultimate understanding and wisdom of things of the world if you are getting your wisdom from some being that was created by a higher being? Go to the higher being. The higher being is the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. His son Yahushua HaMashiach. When he came in the flesh, that is God, which is Christ. Yahusha. Some people call him Jesus. Yahusha. His name is Yahusha. I want to be a king because I want to make a difference. I want to change my reality. I want to lead people towards the change that they need in their lives in order to have an eternal presence. Because in order for us to have an eternal presence, we have to be connected to the one that gave us our power, that gave us our life, that gives us our essence. And that is the most high power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the one that we call Yahushua HaMashiach, that died for us at Calvary. I want to be someone that is able to lead by example and not lead by speech. I don't want words to go before me and be the to be placed on a mantle, or to be seen as or experienced, or I don't want my words to go before me and that be what I am known for as my words. I want people to see me walking in the ways of the Most High. I want people to see me with a smile on my face, even if I'm going through hell. I want people to see me helping someone with my time, with my resources. I want people to look at me and know, even if I'm not wearing the best shoes or the best shirt or the best pants, that my garments are white because Christ is in me, and that those garments don't need to have worldly flash in order to be acknowledged as this person is someone of high regard. I want to be noticed as someone of high regard because I'm connected to the King. My heart, my mind, I want to be white. But it takes consecration of the flesh. The flesh is against us. The flesh desires to kill us. It desires to lead us to a place where we are void of the Most High, because the flesh wants what it wants. It wants the things of the world. The flesh wants sex. The flesh wants drugs. The flesh wants to lie. The flesh wants the easy road. The flesh wants to be lazy. The flesh wants to get gain and not deserve it. I don't want that. I've gone through that. I've done all that. I want the Most High. Shalom.